okra, like the jute leaf ewedu, the spinach, that's the uh, other vegetable shoko tete, and the uh, bitter leaf. You know, when you look at them, you discover that when you use the right nutrient for them, their leaf will be cleaner, their leaf will come out very broad, and it will be very attractive to the eye. Very, very attractive because you have enhanced it. But what the greenwood fertilizer will do is that greenwood fertilizer is purely organic, and this time around, no chemical, no chemical. And because there is no chemical in it, you will discover that it will be very good for healthy living. When you eat it, it's safer. It contains less chemical. And that is the first step that you have to take. It's very, very important if you are setting up a vegetable farm. That is the first step you have to take. Get the land, check the soil. Either take it to the lab for testing or use the AI software. Then another third thing you can do is you can do a small portion farming to see how the crop will behave, and that is it. So therefore, it is very, very important to understand this first stage so that you don't get it wrong. So let's allow uh Clostridium Coyote to play the intro video. Yeah, thank you. While we continue after the intro. Thank you, Clostridium Coyote. Over to you.
Are you using Leica mobile? What are you using? So where is this thing coming from now? This hanging. Wow. Join us now. Okay, over to you, Dr. Sheyi Makinde. Dr. Sheyi Makinde.
Everyone, thank you everyone for the patience. I'm just trying to sort out some things at the background with someone that is on the project A.R.E. And we we uh we are really doing well. So therefore, I was trying to explain the process of getting your vegetable farm ready for profit. Like I told you, I said the first thing is to start from the land. Start from the land. And when you start from the land, test your ground, you can use AI software. And this AI software that you will be using, it can give you step by step of how to manage your uh, farm from beginning to the end. The quantity of the fertilizers, the herbicide, the pesticide. So therefore, the truth of the matter is it's a very interesting, business for you to get into vegetable farming. After all these things are done, you've gotten the land, you scan the land to see the level of nutrients in the land. Maybe you've seen the phosphorus, the potassium, the nitrogen level in the land. So you know the next thing that you can do, you know, that's that. Then you go ahead to clear your ground. There are sometimes that people see that it is good to use tractor to clear the ground. Now, when you use tractor to clear the ground, the challenge with tractor is that the tractor will expose the topsoil. Tractor will expose the topsoil. Although if you get the job done in some few hours, and the challenge of getting labor for agricultural practice is very high. The challenge is very high. And let me tell you that because the challenge is very high, people resort to mechanical agriculture. Now, when you talk about large scale mechanical agriculture, it has its own deficiencies too. Also, it has its own deficiencies. Let me tell you that if you clear manually, it will not expose the topsoil. It will not expose the topsoil. And the grass you have cut, you can put them together, burn them, and they can add up to the soil as even as manure. They can add up as manure. Then another thing that you need to know is after you have cleared the ground, you need to apply herbicide. Now, what is an herbicide? An herbicide is used to force the soil, not to force the unwanted grasses not to come up, to force the unwanted grasses not to come up. Let me tell you that is a practice that can hold grass from coming up to 6 weeks. It can hold it up to 6 weeks. And because it can hold it up to 6 weeks, you will discover that you will not be clearing until after 6 weeks. Then after the 6 weeks, if you are doing a short term vegetable farm, you'll be able to get you to help you to weed. And there are some small, small farm tools that can help you to weed, especially when you give your vegetable the right spacing. Like what we do on our own farm is we create a bed and people help to weed the bed. You see, the other places around the bed is a place that you can walk through. And because you are walking through it, there will be no unwanted grasses there. So, therefore, you need to clear, you need to apply herbicide to reduce the uh, number of grasses that are growing and to make the land not to bring out uh, herbicide, to bring out grasses up to 6 weeks. By then, you will have been planning to harvest. Then, after you have done that, you wait. There are some herbicides that you need to wait for 48 hours before planting. There are some that they are called pre-margin. There are some that are called post-margin. Now, pre-margins, you add it to the soil before planting. Post-margins, you add it after you have planted. So therefore, the when you are ready to plant, after clearing, you add your herbicide. Then after then, you do your planting. Ask yourself which crop do you want to plant. But if you are doing a vegetable farm, I will advise you to plant different varieties. E.g., you can plant ugu. Ugu is very expensive to plant. You can plant ugu. Number two, you can plant jute leaf, ewedu. Number three, you can plant vegetable soko. You can plant pepper. Then you can plant mint leaf, bitter leaf, and okra. You can plant those. And let me tell you that if you plant this thing, it takes 6 weeks to grow and harvest. After planting, then for like 2 days, for the first day you have planted, you add manure. That's chicken dung. Add manure, chicken dung. When you add manure to it, you discover that the manure will immediately you add that manure that first day, you wet the farmland. You do your remember that as you are farming, you have to consider source of water, which is irrigation. If it's a small garden, you can just connect your pipe or your hose to your tank. But if it's a very big garden, you have to consider putting together irrigation system. You have to consider putting together irrigation system. The bigger your farm, the bigger the irrigation system required, the bigger the irrigation system that is required. It's either you look for a source of water. Your source of water can be a river, and you can dig a dam around that river. You can dig a dam around that river and put your pumping machine. Either you use petrol pumping machine or solar pumping machine. You can use petrol pumping machine or solar pumping machine. Now you put it there. It can be 2 inches, 3 inches. It can be 2 inches or 3 inches. You run your pipe from there. You can do direct irrigation. You can also buy tanks and put the tanks together. Do an elevated platform where you can put the tank, and gravity will be able to help you to push the water to wet the farmland. So irrigation is very, very important. After you have planted, you have sprayed the seed, and spraying the seed, the next thing is you will put the manure, that's the chicken dung, chicken poop, chicken dung. You apply it, dried one that has been dried but it's no longer smelling. You put it, you know, you have to dry it very well. Then you wet it so that the content of the chicken dung can go into the soil. Then after this, let's say like 5 days after, you can then put urea. But what we are promoting now is chemical free fertilizer, and that is where our green world fertilizer will come in. You can buy one, just 1 liter. You can even buy 100 ml, just 1 liter, 1 liter that is costing around 90,000 naira in Nigeria. Can do 1 hectare, that's 2.5 acres of land. You can do 1 hectare of land. And let me tell you that as far as that green world fertilizer is concerned, it brings out the uh, the crop and make it to look very fresh, attractive, and safe for consumption. Therefore, I recommend green world fertilizer. Then, after you have done this, you continue irrigation on a daily basis, continue irrigation on a daily basis, and continue irrigation. Within 6 weeks, you'll be shocked and amazed that your crop has grown ready for harvest and taken to the market, either the local market or international market, and you will be uh, able to earn on your farming investment. Let me tell you, this is how simple setting up a vegetable farm is like. Then some people will ask, I've never seen the seed of this vegetable before. You know, sooner we will be organizing a training, a physical training, where people can see different seeds, see the seed of okra, see the seed of the jute leaf wedu, see ugu seed, and tomato seed, power, uh, hot pepper, that's the chili pepper. You see all the seeds. You see the seed of vegetable, shoko, tete, shokolobe, and co. You know, you see all the seeds. You see, it's amazing. It's amazing. You see uh, the bitter leaf, you know, and all these things are interesting. That from those small tiny things, a crop will come out and you will harvest bountifully. So through these things that I have mentioned, you can do calculation of how much you will need to set up your 1 acre of vegetable farm or even your one plot of vegetable farm. Like for 1 acre, you need like, let's say, 15 to 20 bottles. If it is ugu, you need like, let's say, 5 bags. You need like 5 bags to set up 1 acre. Therefore, it is very, very lucrative, and by the time you set it up and you are harvesting, you'll be surprised that this thing just came out and you can take it to the market for sale. Here you go. You earn your from your investment. Now, what has ARE gotten to do with this? ARE as the land, you don't need to do soil test, you don't need to we do all those ones for you. That's where we come in. Number two, you don't need to get involved. You don't need to get involved. We have our management fee. All you just need to do is to pay the management fee. Is to pay the management fee. Number three is that we will provide all the chemical, all the clearing, and we have the logistics vehicle to take it to the market, and we have our line setting where we can do market access and sell it for you. You just need to sit back, cross your leg, cross your head, and hang from farming. And that's the reason we can come out boldly and tell people that what we do is vegetable short term that give our investor the opportunity to earn every 4 months. They can earn every four months. You know, it's just like the global president will say, it's a no-brainer that vegetable farming can make you rich, can make you rich. You can earn as much as 500,000, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, as much as you can do, as much as you can do. You know, the management we are considering a promo soon. What's the promo about? We want to give 50 people, 50 people opportunity to use our land for free, to use our land for free. All they just need to do is to pay for farm management, pay for farm management. It will now be a joint venture. Whatever that comes from the farm, we do it 70, 60, 40. It takes 50%, we take 40%. I'm telling you. So once this opportunity for this promo is out, we are looking for the fastest finger. Fastest finger. Is your finger fast? Key into it. Key into it. We are looking for the fastest finger. The minimum investment for the farm management will be 1 million naira. 1 million naira. We'll come up with a structure, the profit analysis, and the uh, investment uh, investment uh, uh, duration. We are coming up with that. Minimum investment 1 million naira. No. And we are going to use our land free. Remember, we have very big access to land. We'll give you that land to use it or just pay the farm management. Minimum investment 1 million naira. And we need 50 fastest fingers to do this. So we work together and we win together. So I'd like to stop here to allow everyone to give their take on today's presentation. And let me start with the Global President, Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus. So what's your take, my ambassador, on today's presentation? Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus. Okay, maybe he's busy. He's busy. He's busy. Clusterian Oloyede, Philip. What's your take? Clusterian Oloyede, Philip. What's your take on today's presentation?
Good afternoon, everyone. My global president, good afternoon, sir. Dr. Sheyi, my Oga, thank you, sir. And Justin Michael, good afternoon. Justin Charles, good afternoon, I greet you, sir. And to my able Justin Kayode, good afternoon, sir. I greet every one of you. And thank you for joining today's section on Project A.R.E. It has always been an exciting one to be part of this project. And oh, sorry, well, just take the attention to it. Idowu Miriam, that's my colleague in the office. I greet you too. Sorry, I miss out. So it has always been an exciting one to be part of this great project. And from the presentation, Dr. Shea has been able to give us more insight on how to do it yourself because that is key. Because now it is not focusing on the investment part of it alone. It is even telling us how the process is being done if you want to do this vegetable plantation by yourself. So he's giving us all this information for free, and from here I'm not taking it for granted. It's an avenue for us to know that okay, we can if we have a small space of land, we can actually do this by ourselves, even in our backyard or anywhere. Even some people are doing farming in sack. For those of us that maybe our house is interlock or there is German floor, so you don't have any space, any land for you to do this farming. You can actually use sack or you can use bath or bowl, anything to do this thing in a little way, and you'll be seeing the result. So I think it's a good one for us to have idea of how this thing is being done and how we can do it by ourselves. So it's a nice one. And to the fertilizer that the global president has brought in for us, and the fertilizer is doing well. The fertilizer has been helping a whole lot. It has reduced costs for us on the farm, and that's why we are encouraging people to join and patronize. You can even recommend it to people. I was even saying that Easter is around the corner. You can buy the fertilizer and give it out to them as a gift. Or you can even use this farming, this land as a gift to someone. Because I was discussing with one of our potential customer, is an elderly man, and the man wants to invest. And I told the man that, sir, do you know you can do this for your children? You can do it in their needs. When they grow, they will come to inherit it. And land is one of the good things that we can use as inheritance packages for our loved ones. So I know Project ARE is wide, is big, and there is a whole lot that is packed in there. So it's a privilege.
Cluster and Philip, you are muted, sir.
Cluster and Philip, you are muted. Can you unmute yourself? Okay, let's turn it over to Sir Bingham Michael Oshie, our colonel in the UK. Are you there, sir? Colonel Sir Michael Bingham Oshie. Are you there? Okay, it's like he's busy. Then Cluster and Caldi, what's your take on today's presentation?
Thank you very much, sir. Dr. Sheyi, our 001 project A.R.E. That was amazing, and I want to say a great well done to you, sir. It started as a joke, but looking how far and how big everything has gone on agri and real estate and export of the global clusters and the spark up, it's really amazing. And uh, everyone that will be listening to us now should kindly just try to invest in it, because we have started this movement before everybody is now waking up to it. Because everywhere I turn right now is just like I'm seeing project A.R.E everywhere, but the way the global cluster is running it and is helping people to make passive income and not just an investment that is just going to sit there. It's really amazing, and we should all take part in it. And like the global president has taught us already, we are all product of agric, and agric is here to stay. No matter how much the digital and technology is taking over, it can never outrun agriculture. And now that we have a solution to it in our community, all we need to do is to keep on expanding more. And I believe that we are going to have more investor, more than we need, and we should just try and see how big we can make sure that A.R.E is in Nigeria, that we need it. And we should call on every diaspora, people to come and invest. Like Cluster Philip said, if people don't want to do the ASU or, doing the follow up with it, they can buy it as an investment for somebody else, which is a great idea, because we all need agriculture to survive in this life right now to the next one and the following one. And now that we have a solution system to it, we all need to encourage and invest in it. Well done, sir. Thank you, Dr. Shege.
Caldi, thanks for your commitment.
That's great. That's amazing. I hope you have not called me.
I've called you. In fact, I've called you. I've told them to call you from Turkey. I sent them to America. I said they should call you.
Won't prepare for meeting.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
I want to say this. A.R.E was given birth to late 2024, and today is less than 2 years old, and it's a very strong integral part of the global clusters. As a matter of fact, is the first cluster that has, gained traction, that has started impacting people's life already. Investors has gotten returns. In the hub here, we can share the receipts. Cluster and Sparky Philip, in the messaging hub of the A.R.E, share the receipts of those that have gotten, but erase their name. Make sure you edit it in such a way that you don't, for privacy sake, so that you will not expose the name and but people have gotten returns The farm is developing every day. We now have cameras all over the farm. As a matter of fact, myself and the chairman of our Beast Farmers Market were talking yesterday, and he said, Badmos, any livestock you guys put on your farm, we are taking everything. Everything. If we use even the whole of the 411 acres to do livestock, they are ready to take. This goes a long way to say that Project A.R.E, we have a stand in the forthcoming Abuja's Farmers Market um, launch. They are going to be launching. That is the biggest in the whole of West Africa. We must have our stand. Project A.R.E, have your stand. Digital literacy, have your stand. Organic fertilizer, have your stand. So all of these people, they are not going to be mixing them together. There will be people monitoring to make sure that Project A.R.E is coming up with Project A.R.E foods and different kind of package that will start coming up with, and that will start selling almost immediately. Myself, Dr. Shima Kinde, we must meet and discuss because I want by the time before the next our anniversary by July, before our anniversary by July, we should start rolling out our foods. That is Project A.R.E foods. Project A.R.E Ampa that people can start buying, and our Ampa will be one of the Ampas that people will be buying, and all of that. We need to source for all of these things, and So having said that, is it's going to create a lot of chain value. We're going to have our own cassava plants where we'll be producing all cassava byproducts. We're going to have so many things. And if you are part of, we're going to create that place to become an agrotourism where people will have, they can even come there, for holiday and all of that. These are the plans that are, in our mind. But we have started, and I want to urge everyone listening to me right now that it will be very good for you to actually, it will be very good for you to actually involve the people in your contacts. Involve the people in your contacts. It will be very, very nice to involve the people in your contact. I know why I'm talking like this. I know what I'm saying. Believe me. Start telling them. I shared. I want Sparky Philip to equally share all of the flyers of Project A.R.E, including oil palm, cocoa palm in the up right now. I shared it in this thing. Share it in the up. Share it on the timeline. Let people see it again. Share it constantly every week. The reason why we're saying everything that we're saying here is because we are trying to make a point, and this point is that a beautiful federal republic, a food security developed society is possible, where people can eat. Project A.R.E will equally be doing its own give back as time goes on, and everyone should watch out for all of these great things that are coming from Project A.R.E. I was talking to someone, I said, the man that we were talking to in Abuja that saw us on the dailies has sent his representative, they took the sample of the organic fertilizer and all of that. So the organic fertilizer is a byproduct of Project A.R.E. And alone, that organic fertilizer is capable of turning anybody to a millionaire if you take it serious. It's buying and selling. You just need to take it to those that need it. This is farming section, and this is election section. People are doing primaries. We're doing this. This is the window. The heaven of fertilizer has just opened. Between now and June, everyone should intensify. Look for the farmers. Look for those that are interested in investing. This is the timing. This is the time. This is the time. Let us not joke with this period. There's always a window for everything. When you have the window, rush it. And that is why you see, I've been in Abuja for a while. Letters are going to all the governors. Even as APC are doing their convention, I'm going to Transcorp right now to meet with some governors and all of that. This is the time. I've been holding some meetings that, some people does not even want it's not everything that you put on social media. You understand? So I just want you guys to know that, and that is the reason we created this social media platform. We want like mind to come around. We want investors that can say, I will take soul. We've been having meetings back to back. It's an opportunity. There's a news that those that does not have documents in the UK, they want to send them back. These people needs to jump into Project A.R.E and the organic fertilizer immediately. Please, Sparky, Philip, and Cluster and Olukayo Oyedoton, please, let's start working on grants for us. We qualify for a lot of grants already based on everything that we're doing, based on the concept we have here, based on the fact that we even have a community where people can hold meetings for as long as they want and they don't need to pay. So many things that we do. Now, we want to start taking it one step after the other. We are presenting the mind surgery to the national orientation already. I call it have a 4:00 meeting with them, with their people. So why am I talking the way I'm talking? I was just talking before we started this thing, the Project A.R.E. I was talking to the 001 Global Security Clusters. And sometimes I ask myself, why am I thinking the way I'm thinking? You don't understand? Why is my reasoning not same with everybody? Why am I reasoning the way I'm thinking? I ask myself because these are very, very big gigantic projects. Projects that, is capable of transforming the whole world. And those are the projects that we have in our hands right now. So I will advise that everyone listening to me, don't joke with all of these projects. Don't joke with them. Don't play with them. They are not projects that you should joke or play with. They are projects you should take very serious. They are projects you should ensure that you involve the who is who. Guess what? We equally need investors right now. We need investors to come in. We need investors to come in into the Project A.R.E. We need investors to come in into the global clusters itself. Virtually every hub need investors, certificate need investors. So we need investors all around. So, and that is why I'm saying this to everyone, take advantage of the opportunity. Be the one to mention it to the people you're supposed to mention it to. You understand? When you are the one that is the catalyst to our first major funding, we can never forget about it. Just like we did not forget the person that already starts first into the community. We can't forget such thing. To be the first to do that. be the first to get us our first funding, either by grants or by in way of investing. We need it. We actually need it to make sure that this project, a lot of things are moving slowly, not because of anything, it's just because of funding. You know, we know what to do. The project A.R.E needs funding too. You know, if we got the required funding that we're supposed to get for project A.R.E, it will have grown more than what you see. It is based on what we have that we're doing what we're doing presently. So we need everyone to actually take this very serious. We need everybody to take the global clusters, sparkle, make videos about this thing that we're doing. Make videos. Make videos. You know, make videos about it. Inform people about it. You know, inform people about it. You know, inform people about it. Let people know. Tell them that they can be part of this at any level. And you will be doing the community a lot of good. Having said that, special thanks to the O01 in the person of Dr. Sheyi Makinde. You know, a serial entrepreneur, an educationist that said, that decided to dream again and start championing the project A.R.E globally. Thanks for all you do to contribute positively to humanity. Next week, make sure you invite people to this meeting. Let everyone here endeavor to invite at least 5 people each to the meeting. Invite 5 prospects to listen to us. All your prospects are supposed to be here so that when they listen, they can take the bull by the horn. They can take advantage of what we are saying. So, thank you very much. Over to you, Dr. Sheyi Makinde.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmo, the global president, and thank you for all you do to add value to humanity. Like I said earlier, that A.R.E is more of profit and a very, very great impact. Look at the nation building impact that it has and the profit that investor can get from Project A.R.E. Project A.R.E is a lifelong generational wealth system that anyone can take advantage of. And if you're looking for a long lasting investment that will take you to the desired financial freedom level, I'm telling you, think and dream Project A.R.E, Agri Real Estate and Export. How can you get involved? You can get involved by buying the land, getting involved by putting your money into set up that farm management, then leave every other thing. We have the platform to make sure you succeed in your agri business adventure. So see you next week, same time by 12 p.m., 12 noon make sure you invite somebody to be part of this broadcast. Thank you for
Meanwhile,
tuning in.
all right.
Thank you
Thank
for
you very
tuning.
much, sir.
Yes,
Thank you very much, sir. Meanwhile, don't forget we have accurate knowledge and information revolution by 5 p.m. today,
PM
and
today. Yes.
we equally have Swift by 8 p.m. today. So don't miss it.
Well,
So, having said that, in rounding up, who are we? We are a consortium of professionals or aspiring professionals, technocrats or aspiring technocrats, entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs, where we share accurate knowledge of our industry. Why? Because it gives us the right power, accurate information, because that is the bridge between where we are and where we ought to be. Accurate connection, because to whom we are connected to determines what we collect. We are not just a social media platform with a marketplace with the best monetization on earth. We are the first nation building social media platform on earth. Proudly Nigeria, proudly Africa, for the purpose of nation building to the world. To join us is free. Endeavor to invite your friends to the one in the evening. Let us all endeavor to create time to join this meeting, all of our meetings, and invite our friends to them. They are meeting that is building you to become a better version of yourself. So thank you very much. See you in the evening. Bye for now. Bye bye.
Thank you very much, sir. Bye for now, everyone.